Sports. Many of us love sports, especially when we get to play them ourselves and have our friends and family come watch us compete and hopefully win. But sometimes parents can get in the way of that and ruin sports for you. I can remember a few times in basketball myself going to the huddle and trying to listen to Coach Carlson talk when I was being distracted by a stupid parent in the crowd yelling stuff. And I remember yelling at their kid, make your shots. And yes, obviously the point of basketball is to make your shots and score more than the other team, but doing that is going to do nothing. It's not going to help. Many kids out there like to play sports, and they love having them come watch them. But sometimes, though, that is not the case because parents in the crowd are obnoxious. They are not the coach, and they are not representing themselves or the kids, and they are not representing the school or the town. My first main point is they're the parent and not the coach. You are not the coach. I have that in all capitalizations for a reason. The parent is not getting paid to coach. They're just there to their job, I guess you can say, is to just go and watch and cheer on your kids and players. The loud, obnoxious screaming is worthless. The screaming does nothing for the kid except distract them. And in the game, they'll be thinking, should I listen to the coach or should I listen to my parent? And they'll just overcomplicate things, and then the game will not go well. Most of the time, it's just pointless information, and it will not help them win. And sometimes the parents' things that they shout are just plain obvious, like I said earlier, when they were like, make your shots. Like, obviously, the point is to make a shot. That's just not going to do anything. My second main point is you are embarrassing the kid, and you do not represent yourself or the kid either. By screaming obnoxiously at these games, you're not representing yourself, the kid, or the family in general. Just think, at your job site, whether that be the office, the construction site, wherever you work, you wouldn't do anything like this if you had your kids around because you would lose your job. But obviously, you're not going to lose a job if you do this at their game, but you're not going to represent yourselves or the kids nicely. The second point is you're embarrassing your kid. The constant screaming at these games just completely embarrasses the kids sometimes. I've heard stories about them being embarrassed, and when they go to hang out with their friends will bring up, "Hey, was that your parent yelling in the crowds?" And they wouldn't want to admit that and embarrass them. And most kids won't have the guts to go up to their parents and say, "Hey, you should stop doing that." So parents, please do not embarrass your kids. Just go to the games and enjoy your time there. My final main point is you are not representing the school and the town, and bad sportsmanship is being shown. You are not representing the school by screaming loud and pointless statements at these sporting events. The school does everything they can to have a good reputation and set a good environment, and by screaming at these games, you're just ruining that reputation, and you do not want to have a bad reputation, and you do not want to be the reason that the school has a bad reputation too. Sportsmanship is basically being thrown in the garbage when you do this too. The schools and especially the teams in sports emphasize sportsmanship, especially at the high school level. And even if your kid or the team is doing a good job of that, you can ruin that and make other parents from other towns think that this team is bad sportsmanship and the people there that live there. And you do not want to be known as a bad sportsmanship person and your kid either. And in conclusion, many people love sports, and especially when you get to play them and have people come watch us. They're an enjoyable thing, and they like to do it in your free time. But parents, please let your kids enjoy their limited time in sports and just go to the game and be a parent and watch and cheer.